evening, viewers. I am Fat Sisa. Welcome to Newspaper Review here on Active TV. On today's headline, police track nearly 150 fake number plates suspects charged. Drug law enforcement announces arrest of 16 people, including a 19-year-old and minor. Fire raises a house in Brikama, Nyambai. In international news, President Joe Biden will travel to Buffalo on Tuesday following mass shooting, official says. In sports, Papa Gassama exonerated by FIFA. These are the headlines. When we return, the news in details. Welcome back from the break, and now the news in details. Police track nearly 150 fake number plates. Suspects charged. Lolisa reports.
Police track nearly 150 fake number plates. Suspects charged. The Mobile Traffic Unit has tracked over 100 counterfeit mobile vehicles number plates, the police said on Friday. Commissioner Lamin King Colley and his men could not be outsmarted by. At least nearly 150 private vehicle owners were using the fake number plates to do commercial transport. The Assistant Police Public Relations Officer Inspector Aliu Jamanka told this medium that the suspects have already been charged, awaiting trial. For Active TV News, I am Loli Sow.
The Gambia Drug Law Enforcement announces the arrest of 16 people, including a 19-year-old woman and a minor. Siraba reports.
DELEC announces arrest of 16 people, including 19-year-old woman and minor. The Drug Law Enforcement Agency has announced arresting 16 people across the country with drugs. In a statement, DELEC said 21-year-old Modu Njai was arrested on the 5th May 2022 around 8:50 hours GMT on watch with 15 big bundles and 29 parcels of suspected cannabis sativa at Sinchubalia village. 47-year-old Modu Sar was arrested at Talinding on the 12th May 2022 around 25 past 12 hours GMT onwards with 12 big bundles of suspected cannabis sativa. 49-year-old Lamin Kamara of Somita village was arrested at Amdalai village on the 9th May 2022 around 7 hours GMT with a bundle of suspected cannabis sativa. He was on board a commercial vehicle at the time of his arrest. 19-year-old Amijata, 21-years-old Mohamed Ndau and 22-years-old Pap Nyang were arrested at Bata Kungu village on the 7th May 2022 with a bundle of suspected cannabis sativa concealed inside a multicolored bag. 20-year-old Mohamed Dumbuya was arrested on the 7th May 2022 around 11 hours GMT onwards with 6 parcels and 5 wraps of suspected cannabis sativa at Sanyang beachside. The operative also recovered 13 parcels of suspected cannabis sativa at Sanyang beachside on the same day around 11 hours GMT onwards. 21-year-old farmer Raso was arrested at Birkama Soba Ward, Duruma Kolong with 1 parcel and 11 wraps of suspected cannabis sativa, in addition to 29 tables of clonazepam, a controlled drug. A lost warrant card was also recovered from him. The said incident happened on the 9th May 2022, 11:10 hours GMT onwards. 21-year-old Abdukarim Bay was arrested at Farfenye in North Bank region with 10 wraps of suspected cannabis sativa on the 10th May 2022 around 15 hours GMT onwards. 22-year-old Mohamed Drame was arrested at Talinding on the 10th May 2022 around 12:25 hours GMT onwards with 18 parcels and 8 wraps of suspected cannabis sativa as well as 27 pieces of suspected cannabis resin as his. Reporting for Active TV News, I am Sira.
Fire outbreak raises house in Brikama. Siraba reports.
Fire raises house in Birkama, Nyambai. A fire outbreak in Birkama, Nyambai has destroyed the house of one Suleiman Sanyang, who said his family lost cash and materials worth 73,000. Mr. Sanyang told the Standard that the fire was caused by an electric problem which started and destroyed his 3-bedroom apartment. I lost everything I have ever got, in the fire. I am left with nothing more than the clothes I am currently wearing, as the fire has consumed all our clothes and valuable items, bringing me back to zero, he said. Sanyang thanked his neighbors for their timely intervention, which prevented loss of life, and called on the government and other agencies to help him with immediate relief to resettle his family. Reporting for Active TV News, I am Sirap.
Welcome back in international news. President Joe Biden will travel to Buffalo on Tuesday, following mass shooting, officials says. Loli Sow reports.
Biden will travel to Buffalo on Tuesday following mass shooting, officials says. John Biden will travel to Buffalo, New York, on Tuesday to meet the families of the victims after a racial-motivated mass shooting Saturday at the Kokori store left 10 people dead, the White House announced Sunday. Biden expressed condolences for the families during remarks Sunday at the National Peace Officers Memorial Service and said he was receiving regular briefings from his team. We are still gathering the facts, but already the Justice Department has stated publicly that it's investigating the matter as a hate crime, racial-motivated act of white supremacy and violent extremists. As they do, we all must work together to address the hate that remains a strain to the soul of America. Our hearts are heavy again, but our resolve must never waver, the president said Sunday. A 10-year-old suspected of opening fire at the Tops Friendly Market store in a predominantly black neighborhood told authorities he was targeting the black community. According to an official family with the investigation, the alleged gunman made disturbing statement describing his motives and state of mind following his arrest. The official said he traveled from another New York country hours away and live streamed the attack on social media platform Twitch. The U.S. Department of Justice is investigating the mass shooting as a hate crime and act of racial motivated crime extremists, according to a statement from U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland. The FBI is assisting in the investigation. Stephen Bulanger, special agent in charge of the FBI Buffalo field office, said at a news conference after the shooting. Saturday massacre in Buffalo is the latest high-profile mass shooting in which authorities have said suspect was motivated by hate, including attacks at a Walmart in El Paso, Texas, the Tree of Life Synagogue in Pittsburgh, Emmanuel African Methodist Episcopal Church in Chastel, Southern Carolina, and the Post nightclub in Orlando. Biden had condemned the shooting in Buffalo in a statement on Saturday night. Any act of domestic terrorism, including act of penetrating in the name of radical white nationalist ideology, is antithetical to everything we stand for in America, he said. Hate must not have no safe harbor. We must do everything in our power to end hate-fueled domestic terrorism. For Active TV News, I am Loli Sow.
Welcome back in sports. Papa Gassama exonerated by FIFA. Fatou Cisse reports.
Luigi Collina, president of the FIFA Referees Committee, has said that we watched the return match Cameroon-Algeria more than 15 times, no mistake involving referee Bakary Papa Gassama. We say to him, well done. Mr. Gassama is one of the best referees in the world. Sila amused us to read that he was corrupted. My young colleague never did his honor. Algeria had another agenda in mind: win, stay quiet or lose and claim. Seeing that this World Cup in Qatar is as if it was Algeria who organized it simply because it's an Arab country. FIFA does not work on biased feelings, do not exist. We have the charter and the men to make sure everything succeeds. We reject Algeria's appeals for lack of evidence and veracity. Have a great party in Qatar, he said. Reporting for Active TV News, I am Fat Sise.
This is all we have for you on Newspaper Review tonight. Thank you for watching.